John Howe speaking. Today I'm just going to give you a bit of a monthly look on what the market has been doing for the last month or so. What we're looking at right now, we're looking at an XJO, the ASX Top 200 Stocks Index, and we're looking at a bar chart. It's open, high, low, and closed bar chart. And what we're looking at here, we've just got a few indicators on here too. I'm going to assess those in a minute. But one thing I want you to realize when you first look at the XJO chart, this is the daily chart here, is that you can see we have two very key important moving averages coming in together. Okay, coming in together. Now, why I call them key and important, because if we go back over historical data, we can see the last time they crossed was here. And when they crossed on the daily chart and started to get some white space between them, that's when we started to see some major turning points. So it was around about 08 to February, within say that period right through there, was the turning point for more downside. Now notice after it did turn, it actually went sideways from 08, start of 08, right through to maybe June or July last year, this time last year. So you can see what's really happened through there. You can see the market's gone down through here and just went down and went back up and then went back down. Now, when we are looking at this particular chart, we can clearly see that the sellers in control, buyers in control. Okay, so that's one thing that's been really interesting. The second thing, you can see that the indicators are bottomed out through here. Now, don't take too much reliance on through there, but people that do like to see the indicators, to me this is a bullish signal, and this is bullishness on the indicators, showing it wants to go higher. Okay, and the other thing which is interesting as well too, if we have a look at this, we can clearly see this little down movement through here, from here to here. So look at this volume, it's just tapered off, tapered off, tapered off. There hasn't been really any big volume buying spike at all. It's just been going lower and lower. And that's been ever since the market's been stair-stepping down, stair-stepping down, stair-stepping down. It hasn't had any dramatic increase like it has through here. You see a massive increase. So that's an interesting thing through there. One, the crossover. Two, the indicators are bottomed out through here. So I wouldn't take too much notice of the indicators. What you would look to take notice of is the volume. The volume is very crucial in trading. Now, when we have a look at this chart, let me make sure this chart's squeezed back up again. And I want to show you something here. Let me delete these indicators first. And I want to show you this, because it's very crucial, these levels that we look at again and again and again, or every day. Okay, if we look at this support and resistance level through here, this major support, which resistance, support through here, we can see once it broke, became support, ran back up, and now it's finding support again. That's where we are right now. So we've got a few things going on here. We've got one, volume tapering off as this market has been coming down. No dramatic increase in volume, which is definitely not supporting this down move. And we also have the crossover, which last time I crossed over, that we actually changed overall direction. Yes, we can still have up and down periods. Like if we have an uptrend, of course we're going to have these little down periods. If we have a downtrend, of course we're going to have these little up periods. But majority of the market's going to be with the underlying direction of the trend. So if we're here, this was down. Here, this is up already. Okay, so if we're looking at this as a trend, this is definitely creating highs, and now a lot of people are looking at this head and shoulder formation through. And I would say that if we start to definitely break this support and resistance level through here, then we can start to worry about this head and shoulder that people have been talking at all over the internet. But if that head and shoulder does not confirm, and I'm not going to call it a head and shoulder yet, unless it confirms, and what I mean by confirm is start to heavily break down through here. If it does start to break down through there, then I can clearly see some more downside, at least to the 3,500 mark, where we'll go down to find a bit of support. Now that's where I think it will go down to. No one knows what's going to happen, but that's where I think it might go down to. If it does break this major support level, which is around about the 3722 mark, if it does start to majorly break that, then it has a very high probability chance of coming down to 3,500 level. Now, when we're looking at this particular chart, we can see there's a lot of things happening through here with the bullish side. Now, a lot of people are barracking for the downside. You just want to be careful of that, because if the streets are barracking for one way, generally the market will go the other way. They're barracking for the downside. I personally, with my own trading room, are barracking for my upside. It hasn't shown me downside yet, so I can't actually say look for more downside. Now, as I currently stand, it's Monday the 13th of July. We are currently down just a bit over 1%. You see, you've just got to be careful who you listen to and what you take notice of. And the one thing I take notice of is the charts. The charts are clearly telling me right now we're at a big support, and we can clearly see this market in a resting period. And if we do start to break out of this little sideways period through here, you can see it's channeling through there. Then, if we do not break down through here, we're likely to run back up and also probably test these new highs. Once these new highs are tested, I believe we can break through them. Now, that's what I'm trying to look, 2, 3, even 4 weeks later on down the track. Right now, we are in a bit of consolidation period because of that reason. One, because we're at that major support level, and two, it's actually trying to push down, but it's having no luck as we speak. So that's what we have for the month of June. The month of June did really nothing, went up, went down, went up, and started to form this, what people are calling a head and shoulder. So, all in all, I believe more upside, but if it does start to break this major level through here, then I can clearly see it down to the 3.5, possibly a bit higher at this little support resistance level, which is probably about the 3.53, probably look at the 3.57 level, maybe 3.6 level would be looking at through there. So clearly more downside to come if we do break this level, but we haven't broken that level yet, so we cannot call it a head and shoulder. Yes, it is forming into a head and shoulder, but it's not valid, and the way we validate these head and shoulders is clear. And let me just delete this. What we need to do is we need to go with the overall sentiment. So from here through to here, okay, and we can clearly see that is now broken. This support is now becoming resistance. But not only that, we're now stuck between this major, remember this major support and resistance level through here was the one that we were interested in. Now we've also got our major long-term moving average coming into play as well. So this level through here is conjunction of resistance, hitting the top moving averages / trend lines, and then we're also coming down through support. So I have no idea where it's going to go from here. Probability says it's going to go up, probability says it's going to go down. So it's really 50-50 at the moment. What I'm going to say is that trade what you see and not what you hope for. Right now what I see is I see more downside or I see more upside. What I mean by that is wait for the market to show you. If we do start to break out to the high side of this market, of this trend line, then we're likely to run back to the 4,000. If not, if we break down, we're likely to run to 3,500. That's just been pure and simple. Read the analysis, read the charts, and the charts will generally tell you where it's likely to go. If it's not telling you where it's likely to go, wait for it where it's likely to wait for it where it's likely to tell you where it wants to go, and go from there. Okay, so pure and simple. Hope you all enjoy your weekend, and I hope you all enjoyed your weekend, and I hope you enjoy your week looking forward. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll sure be happy to answer them. Also, to let you know, we have just recently launched our brand new E-minis and futures trading room, and also trading diary, and also Auto Trader. So come down and check us out, and we'll be happy to help you out with that. Okay, I'll talk to you in the next update.